So I got through watching State of Play, and State of Play today, they discussed and talked about the interface of the PlayStation 5. And what I saw was extraordinary. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to cover, so let's just get right into it. The first thing I noticed about the interface is how everything is positioned. All right, everything is integrated in the interface, and I think that's very important. You don't have to close one application to go into another application. Everything is all in one. Okay, when you're talking about gaming, all right, the PlayStation Store is on the interface. It's no longer an application where you have to shut the game down and go into the PlayStation Store. In some cases, some people kept the game running and tried to go in the PlayStation Store, and there was like a long pause and delay, and sometimes that causes the game to crash, or the system itself slowing down. With this, the PlayStation Store is already integrated into the interface. All right, so you'll be able to see games that are for sale, games that just came out through the PlayStation Store, as well as DLC content, information from creators, videos, things of that nature, music. All of that is in the interface. And the one thing I like about this interface is integrated with everything. If you're playing a game, you don't have to pause your game to go into the store. It's all seamless, okay? And going from point A to point B is matter of seconds, okay? When they demonstrated this, when he was going from one function to another function, it was like a 2 to maybe 3 second delay in between the two, if it was even that much. And I thought that was extraordinary. All right. Another thing they talked about are these things called cards. And these cards are going to be very unique for the PlayStation 5 user base. All right. These cards, explain to you when you're playing a game, how far along you are in the game. If you're even stuck on a game, you can utilize these cards to help you get past certain obstacles in the game by watching videos and guides and things of that nature. I think that's going to be a very unique feature with that as well. All right. They also show you your trophies. They also talk about trophies that you have missed. So these cards are going to really help as far as gamers. Okay. Helping you a multitude of ways. All right. Another thing they also talked about is party chat, and how party chat it isn't the same no more. It has upgraded, and I want to say this, and a lot of people are going to get a little salty what I'm about to say, but it revolutionized party chat, what we are accustomed to with this current generation, as well as the 360 generation, when 360 started party chat. That's where party chat originated at. Sony didn't think party chat was that important, and it took them midway through the PlayStation 3 to finally realize that party chat is really important, as well as trophies and things of that nature. So party chat, all right, you can do party chat the same old way. Okay, you can add people into your party. Y'all guys can talk and discuss and things of that nature. But where they take it a step further with party chat is the ability to play, the ability to guide people, both by watching them play the game and talking to them at the same time. Now, the old way, how you used to guide someone through party chat, you get into a party and you explain to them what they have to do in a certain game. You couldn't, really necessarily see them. Okay, now with party chat, with this current gen of systems that are going to be coming out, and I'm just going to assume the Xbox One X is going to be doing this as well, but the ability to watch an individual and talk to them at the same time. And I think this is extraordinary coming from PlayStation. Microsoft has not talked about this, so I'm just going to go ahead and give all the kudos to Sony taking party chat to another level. Now, also in gaming news, there was an article on The Verge talking about now with party chat, you can be able to record conversations, particularly conversations that are deemed homophobic or racist, have racist undertones and things of that nature, and you can report those individuals. All right. A lot of people calling it dry snitching. I did a video on my other channel and I explained, and to me, this is going to be very beneficial to the gaming community. Okay. I understand you want to be a troll, but you don't want to be a toxic troll, and you don't want to say things that people can deem as destructive, or you are, you endangering, people as well as yourself. Okay. So I think this feature is also going to be integrated with the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 4 user base has already gotten this update, and just the what they showed in this video, how you can be in party chat, and now a multitude of people can see you actually play the game. I think this is going to be extraordinary. It's going to help guide people a lot easier through certain harder games or difficult games, or games that have a problem getting by or getting through. Now, someone in the comments section said in the video that people can use this feature to cheat somehow, in competitive play. I can see it being a possibility, but I just think that's gonna be a case on case basis, of an isolated issue base. Okay, so they also talked about in party chat, you can send screenshots as well as video clips in the party chat. All right, and I thought that was extraordinary as well. Okay, now. Now let's just, and they use an example of, if you're at the beginning of a game and someone's is at close at the end of the game, and they're going to send you a screenshot and a video of the final conflict in this game, the conclusion of this game, they can send it to you, but the PlayStation 5 system is going to already determine how far along are you in the game. And if they're showing you content that you haven't experienced yet, they will notify you by telling you this is a spoiler alert. So they'll give you a spoiler alert, and before you even open the picture or the video. So if you see spoiler alert flashing on your screen and you still opt in as far as checking out what they actually showed you, either through a pic or video, then that's your loss. Okay, they warned you in advance that this is a spoiler alert. You haven't gotten to this portion of the game yet. I think that's a great feature. Okay, a great feature. All in all, a lot of things, they showed a lot of things on this interface. Everything went seamless. There's no delay in it, no crashes in it. Now, of course, come on. When we all get our hands on opportunities on the PlayStation 5, we're going to have moments during our time playing this console where the game is probably going to crash, where the system probably going to crash, where instead of going from one function to another function, it takes less than 2 seconds. In some cases, it might take 2 seconds longer. Okay, so let's just say hypothetically, it takes an additional 5 seconds longer. All right, still, all in all, that's good for this current crop of consoles. All right, that's still good. When you talk about what we had to deal with in this current gen and the gen before that. Okay, so I think all of this is good. Now, Share Factory, Can you change the themes on your UI display? I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to do those things. They didn't go into full details about it. Streaming. If you are a content provider who live streams, then you'll still be able to do this on the PlayStation 5. No word on the Xbox One, the Xbox Series X, but I'm just going to assume you can. All right. And you'll be able to stream on your PlayStation 5. So nothing has changed right there, but it's going to be done a lot quicker. Okay. You'll be able to share video clips as well as videos on social media. Now, what applications are now you're going to be able to share on? We don't know, but the usual suspects will be Twitter and Facebook, just like it was with the PlayStation 4. Now, they took out the share feature of the PlayStation from the PlayStation 4 where you can share it through Facebook, but you never know. They may bring Facebook back as far as one of the social media applications you will be able to share on. All right. There's no word on what about TikTok, Instagram. I'm not aware of any other. They didn't go into they didn't talk about that. All right. Still, all in all, this was a very impressive video. And Sony has came to the bell and answered a lot of hot topic questions. Okay. Backwards compatibility. We have an answer for it. Well, they're going to be like over 4,000 games from the PlayStation 4. You'll be able to replay again on the PlayStation 5. Okay, if you're interested in playing old games, I have already done a video on this, and I'm going to state it again. I just think backwards compatibility is a good feature to have, but I don't think it's the end all and be all feature that you have to have integrated in these consoles. As long as you got next gen games coming out the woodwork, you're fine. All right. They also address how the console is going to look. They address that. They also address the storage space. They address that. It's going to be customized. You'll be able to integrate your own. You can add more storage to the PlayStation 5. Me personally, I never had a problem with storage with either the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One X or the OG Xbox. Because me personally, once I got done with a game and I'm not going to go back to that game, I delete it. All right. Now, a lot of people talk about I got 100 plus games in my Xbox One X and PlayStation 4 Pro. I got X amount of games, but how many of those games do you really play on a day in and day out basis? Hardly none of them. All right. So, yeah, they answered the bell on that about storage space. Will it be enough storage space? To me personally, with these new consoles, there's enough storage space, on these next gen consoles originally. So I'm not going to be upgrading to get more storage. I think that's more than enough to download the game I want. And then once I'm done with it, as long as I can download more than 2 or 3 games, I'm good. All right. I'm super good, because once if I'm done with 2 of those 3 games, I'm going to delete it, move on to something else. All right. So they addressed that. They addressed the user interface. They address the controller. All right. They address games transferring save data from games that you have played on the PlayStation 4 to the PlayStation 5. They addressed that, even though it didn't look too well for Sony. But there's a reasoning why there's going to be certain games where if you play it on the PlayStation 4 and then you try to play it on the PlayStation 5, you're going to lose all your save data. All right. And it just came out like the Japanese RPG game. A lot of people were talking about that. Or Spider-Man Miles Morales. If you play it on the PlayStation 4, you're not going to finish the game You had to basically start all over on the PlayStation 5. Okay, they talked about 4K gaming. They talked about 60 frames. So everything that was on their list that people were using as ammunition. Oh, well, Sony didn't talk about this. Sony didn't talk about that. And then they started, speculating on why they didn't talk about it. They addressed every hot button topic there is. There's no more. They even talked about the price point. Everything that someone complained saying, well, Sony didn't talk about this. Why they're hiding? Why they're not talking about this? You got an answer for everything. I feel like everyone knows what the PlayStation 5 is capable of and what new features are going to be coming to the PlayStation 5. Now, if this, as far as the technology goes with party chat, if this is only on the PlayStation 5 and is not on Microsoft Xbox One X, that's a problem. That's a problem. Not a huge problem. It's not something that's going to mean that nobody's not going to buy the Xbox Series X console. But imagine having a party chat where you're talking in a party and you can send screenshots, you can send videos, and you can send your own footage as you're playing the game. That is pretty nice. That is pretty dope, okay? You can't say that it's all right? If you're interested in backwards compatibility, you should be interested in this feature. This is a brand new feature. No one is talking about it. And I'm not sure, maybe the Xbox Series X will have something similar to that, but from what I saw from the user interface, it's extraordinary. The way how you can seamlessly go from one game to another game, that's pretty dope, pretty epic. I'm telling you, they addressed every hot button issue or topic that people were putting bullets in their gun and saying, oh man, Sony is not talking about this. Sony is hiding from that. All right. The State of Play event, no one knew this was coming. This came strictly from left field. And like I said, people are going to probably make videos and review it just like I did. And I'm telling you, there was a lot of important keynotes and things that are very important. And to me, like I said, I had an opportunity to get a PlayStation 5. I didn't pre-order it. I am planning on getting a PlayStation 5. I'm going to wait until after the holidays. I'm still going to get an Xbox Series X. Nothing has changed from this presentation for me not getting it, okay? But keeping it on PlayStation, they have streamlined a lot of stuff. The technology that's in that console makes it to where everything is seamless. You go from point A to point B in a snap of a finger. They already talked about how fast these games are going to download in between matches or in between chapters in the game, how that's going to be seamless and fast. I mean, what more do you want? All right, so that's all I got for today. Guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's your boy. I'm up out of here.